came through the conversion process. Had some difficulties early on, but I went over there for the June re-review, and all of her cases were perfect. And things were going pretty well. She had a good sense of humor, and I always stopped by her desk whenever I was in Delaware County. And then she suffered severe health problems recently and passed away, and I kind of want to dedicate this show to her. And I have a few words I want to read from fellow employees. Delaware County lost a member of its family recently. Ethel Wells, DFC eligibility worker for the past 10 years, suffered a stroke and subsequently died from complications while recovering in a nursing home. Ethel had a great sense of humor and was loved dearly by her fellow caseworkers, and will be remembered as someone who had a great sense of humor and compassion for others, and an ability to brighten up any situation with her smile. Ethel was survived by a son, Prince, 2 brothers, 2 sisters, a grandmother, a stepfather, and many nieces and nephews. She'll be missed terribly, but we rejoice in her passing because her suffering is ended. And Ethel, if you're out there watching the show, I hope you like it. And last night at the karaoke, if you want to call it that, I met a young lady named Brenda McDade, who, where is Brenda? There she is. Brenda. Now, I don't know if Brenda had any drinks or what, but she did a great rendition of a song that I just love. So, Brenda, would you honor us? was given a letter with a certificate to give out sometime during the year by Secretary Sullivan several months ago. And there's one individual that I know that I wanted to personally give this certificate to, and it said in the letter to do it around coffee or desk, but the significance of this individual's contributions to my region and to the state overall, I felt were too great, so I've been looking for the correct forum to give this certificate, and this is about the best I can do. So I'm giving my peer appreciation certificate to Olivia Tiller. Olivia, also, we're missing one of our fatal errors up here. One of the rules of the fatal errors is that when you become an actual grandparent, you're no longer eligible. No, actually, Kathy Orbach, very warm person and a great sense of humor, really doesn't have enough time, she said, because she's visiting her grandson every day. So she couldn't make the practices, you know, all the minutes that we spend practicing for this. So anyway, we miss Kathy, and Kathy, where are you? I thought you were sitting next to Nancy. Anyway, Kathy, we miss you. Okay. Okay, please bring down the lights back there. Please bring them down. Ladies and gentlemen, an internal error has occurred. What did you do? What should have occurred? We are experiencing a massive fatal error beyond proportions never known to man or woman. You have no choice now but to sit back and enjoy the fatal errors. Nick Cornelius. Well, I think for any show, and especially for any conference, one needs to get in the proper frame of mind for some of the songs that we're going to do. So I think we need to, using a TQM approach, we need to develop a mantra for today. So we're going to need your help. And of course, the chant itself is the key. So some of the syllables may make no sense, but that's irrelevant. Don't you agree? Everyone, say one. One. My people, one. One. Very good. Very good. This section in particular. E-way. E-way. E-way, my people. E-way. Wonderful. Gat. Gat. Again. Gat. Gat. Now, all together. Gat. E-way. One. Again, my people. Gat. E-way. One. Wait a minute. Gateway. One. everybody. I wanted to do a song. I wrote a song that they ditched, but I wanted to just sing you a few lines of it because I liked it. Anyway, my voice can handle it. It goes, it hurts my eyes. I squint and strain all day until my vision's worn. I look away. Turn my head back just to see if it is gone. Dust on my screen. Why is there always dust on my screen? We've had the honor of performing all over the state during the last year and met a great group of folks down in Florida from the Southwest. Here for the Southwest region. Bunch of them went home. Then we had some fun with some folks from the West Central region in Danville. Yeah, West Central. And then we went down to Nashville and performed for some of the folks from the Southeast. So we were staying busy, but we kept our alerts caught up. We haven't made it to the East Central region or the Northeast or Northwest. It's true. I got you down there. So we got the East Central, Northeast, and Northwest that we haven't visited. So we'll try to rectify that maybe the next year. We did a show in Indy last fall for the Directors Conference. And we were on the agenda at the close of the last session. And it just said the fatal errors. Well, one of the directors, who I won't mention his name, left before the show started. And he was heard to say by a trusted confidant that I'm not going to stay around here and hear Sue Stannis griping about the error rate. That was funny. But we love it here in Indy. There's lots of excitement. It's home to many sporting events. The Final Four is going to be here next year. And also here in Indianapolis is going to be hosting the MCCA Final Four. It's going to pit two community spouses against two nursing home residents. Using the new AEBCA scoring system. But it's been a great year for me this last year, getting to know my fellow field consultants in PA land. Down in the Southwest, there's Mike Stoffler. Mike here? Yeah, there he is. All right, Mike. Yeah, I really enjoy talking to Mike. Talking. And in the Southeast, we got Sandy Wetstein. Sandy's got to be here. Yes, Sandy. All right. Now, very talented lady. I learned that she's also a clogger. And I'm not sure what that is, but it may be some kind of weird symbiotic relationship with a plumber. Okay, and also, if you're ever in Columbus, ask to see a collection of rats, too. That's a private. T.J. Shum is a great lady. She's, however, changing her name. From now on, she'll be known as B.V. Shum. All of her work in that endeavor. So make a note of that. Kim Hall got married this past year. It's now Kim Earls. And, well, actually, I can't say anything else about her because Kim said she'd get me. So. And lastly, but not least, in many ways, there's Nancy Conrad from the Northeast. And another honor and pleasure that I have today, it's my privilege to announce that Nancy is the winner of the DFC Literary Award, Short Essay Division. It did take the judges a while to decipher her submission because, as you might have guessed, she did it in shorthand. I also enjoy working with my regional manager, Tim Elliott. Tim Elliott. He's a great guy. Tim is a very talented man. A little applause for Tim. He's very much a key figure in the ICWIS projects, which takes up a lot of his time. But as a brief distraction from his busy world as a regional manager, he likes to play golf. And Tim heard about the new SPR driver at the meeting and asked me to check with ISIS to see if they could come up with an SPR putter. So he could help the food stamp accuracy rate and at the same time work on his short game. Okay, we're fortunate to have such a fine system as ISIS. Some of ISIS's features have been copied in other technologies. Why you hear they've added a PF14 key to Dr. Kevorkian's machine. We all know about the new field on AEI-CI with the client phone number that, due to your suggestions, we got it added. Everyone liked that so much that Cheryl Baxter, I heard, said we may add 2 more fields to AEI-CI. One for the client's beeper number. Also, a yes-no field for call waiting. Something to look forward to. I hear we're also going to get some new child support codes as soon as ISETS comes up in all 92 counties. So I did some research and found out what at least some of those might be. If an absent parent from Kentucky actually does pay support, we'll use CHKY. If an absent parent from Illinois wants to pay but just be left alone, we'll use CHIL. If an AP from Kentucky or from Ohio can't pay right now but wants to acknowledge his obligation, we'll use CHIOU. If the guy's into rap music and he also pays support, we needed a code for that, so we'll use CHYO. If an AP is deceased and is still paying support, probably from Chesterfield, I would assume. We'll use a CHRIP. There is one last code they really want to use, but they haven't found a use for it yet. But ISIS thinks it'll really grow on people. It's CHIA. Okay. I think I'll run the table on that. And any further ideas, just mail message Cheryl Baxter at ISIS. Okay, now it's time to sing some songs. Jane and Karen, are you ready back there? Been up to no good, I think. We've been at this ISIS thing for, what, about 3 years now? Karen Hunter is going to do our first number, so sit back and think about how far we've come during this short time. Karen?
best and to do our very best to make the workers feel at ease amid this mighty mess. No lunch, no break, no coffee time, not a single potty break. You're gonna get it fixed today, no matter how long it takes. So stop and see how far we've come. We've gone so many miles from Welfare Lane to DFC, doing it as a style.
Yes, way to go, Karen. Thanks. Well, in those early days, and even now occasionally, we wish we could just junk ISIS and go back to paper. Of course, we know that ISIS is a good thing. Our friend and co-worker. But sometimes when this co-worker breaks down, we wish we could just send it back.
Almost heaven, Indiana, manuals online on the ISIS system. Once was Chrissy over in Ohio, now in Indiana. Oh me, oh my, country roads. Take it back to the place it belongs in Ohio, not Indiana. Take it back to Ohio. All my forms were stacked around me. Before ISIS, no one could find me. Paper still around, even with the system. Mighty tale of terror, teardrops in my eye. Country road, take it back to the place it belongs in Ohio, not Indiana. Take it back to Ohio. I sign online in the morning when I get to work. Alerts remind me of the work to be done. The system starts to clock on a case that should have been done yesterday. Yesterday, country road, take it back to the place it belongs in Ohio, not Indiana. Take it back to Ohio. Everybody, come on, country road. Take it back to the place it belongs in Ohio, not Indiana. Take it back to Ohio. Take it back to Ohio. Come on, take it back to Ohio.
Excellent clapping, guys. All right. Well, we all get frustrated from time to time, but our stress workshop told us how to take care of that. We get frustrated, though, with ISIS central office, our supervisors, our clients, but never with our field staff. But when all is said and done, and you really think about it, what a wonderful job we have. Jane?
Now, I believe in audience participation. So when we get to the line, what a wonderful job, I want everyone to join in because it is a wonderful job.
it's been a long time. But remember conversion? Some of you people are probably too young to remember that. God, it feels good to say that. And we all learned about the clearance process, of course. I hope everybody understands the clearance process, because we have a dignitary here today, Kathy Rollins, our AEOAL savant from the ISIS Project. And she hates multiple ribs. Well, our next song is about a strange clearance problem that I hope you never encounter. My job's fine. It makes sense most of the time. And it pays the rent. My clients come, my clients go. Helping people to help themselves. It's just the way I'm bent. But the other day I had this guy in an interview. He said he'd been on A before. Well, inquire is fine if it works, but this guy's name won't show and I feel like a jerk. IQIS. IQAI. IQA. IQ. Now, who is this guy? I tried just about every trick I could. I even thought about PF-22. I didn't want a guy with multiple ribs. My supervisor coming to me, saying, "What the heck did you do?" But I had to get this guy through clearance. I tried and I tried, but it won't let me go. Well, I'm not one to give up fast, so I decided to try to climb me again. I am, he said. You're not, I cried. For I've been inquired on ISIS, and it never lies. Oh, here, I said. But your living type code is wrong. I see 05. Jordan, I said, I'm not declined. I think this once it's clear that ISIS is lying. During our busy day, we all look forward to certain times. We got lunchtime, we got quitting time. And our next song is about another one of those times that we all look forward to. So you guys ready? Okay. cellar. Yeah, I heard it's coffee break time. When you're on the road as much as I am, you think of some weird things. Most of the things you can put into production. Jane, you got something to say?
First of all, we at Madison County, since we have the largest majority of people in this group, we'd like to thank our director who made the effort to show up today for us, and he's real good about letting us off and go to the other areas to perform. Mr. Bruce Stansberry. And he lets us work overtime to make up our... Last night, we brought a couple of T-shirts. It's a limited edition because we can only afford 10 of them. And we gave one away last night to the person who had been employed as a caseworker the longest. It was 25 years. Is she here today? There she is. Where's her name? Martha Gentry from Warren County. Yes, Warren County. So today, we would like to give the last limited edition T-shirt to the newest caseworker. So who has been here less than a week? No. Who's going to stay over a week? Just started. How about a year? Less than a year? 3 months. 3 months. Less than 3 months. Right at 3 months. 2 months. Pick a number between. What was your start date?
January 22nd.
January 22nd. Anybody prior to January 22nd? January 16th.
My birthday, all right.
The winner! The least, the 29th, I'm sorry. The first was bigger, the least. The 29th, we have a tie. We have 3.
Jane, this is not a good idea. I'll have to come to your rescue. We will decide. You folks come up after the show and we'll decide. We may rip it into 3 pieces. And we'll decide. Okay. Well, the next song is going to be about the help desk. And thank goodness for the help desk. When we can't figure something out, folks are always waiting there to help. Now, I have to take my turn on the help desk just like the other field staff and other central office folks. And one day I got a call. The worker said she was stuck on AEICH. And I said, well, what's the problem? And she said, well, I don't know who to enter as the custodial parent because neither one of them's a janitor. Then I got another call to help desk one day. Well, they had 2. The caseworker was questioning an MRT decision, and I said, well, this is not really appropriate to call the help desk. I mean, you should probably go through other channels. And she said, well, no, just hear me out. She had done the social summary, and the guy's only complaint was that he compulsively traveled from nation to nation around the world, proclaiming each one's independence from the top of their Capitol building. I said, well, it was pretty strange. And you're saying the MRT approved him just for that? And she said, yeah. I said, well, what's the diagnosis that they gave, you know, on AEOMD? And the worker said, frequent urination. All right, now let's talk about the help desk.
tried everything, you feel your back's up against the wall. Just call the help desk down in the day. There'll be an answer for your question, and there's no fee.
Just call the help desk.
Down out the stairs,
Just call the help desk.
you may have to wait.
Just call the help desk.
Taking the face switch,
Just call the help desk.
it might even be
Rich.
down at the help desk. Help desk. From the phones you hear the happy sounds of the help desk crew. You can almost see the wheels spin as they work for you. Just call the help desk down in the day. There'll be an answer for your question, and there's no fee.
Just call the help desk.
Down at the stairs,
Just call the help desk.
but you may have to wait.
Just call the help desk.
Taking the face switch,
Just call the help desk.
it might even be
Rich.
down at the help desk. Help desk.
Call the help desk. Down in the day.
There'll be an answer for your question, and there's no fee.
Just call the help desk.
Down at the stairs,
Just call the help desk.
but you may have to wait.
Just call the help desk.
Flipping the face switch,
Just call the help desk.
it might even be down at the help desk. Help desk.
Just want to do that to show my appreciation for all the help desk folks up there. And enough of that. Okay. Karen's got a song now that I hope you enjoy. It's about separate maintenance, and it's one of the things that we hold dear to our heart. You know, you've all heard it before. You know, we don't eat together, but we sleep together. Okay, well, put it in writing. Documented on CLR sheet. Anyway, hope you enjoyed this song. Okay?
Hello? Is this my caseworker? This is Karen Hunter. You remember that one guy that used to live with me and moved out? Guess what? My boyfriend's back, but we don't get together. He sleeps in the car except in stormy weather.
Hearings. We don't have any appeals and hearings folks here today, do we? Good. Nah. HERQ is one of my favorite screens. Knowledge of these terms are necessary, though, to comprehend the depth and emotion of our next song. It's right there on the R&R and every notice our clients receive. You can appeal within 11 days and continue your benefits within 30 days of the hour closure. Don't you love to stop what you're doing and prepare for the hearing with the client, the lawyer, and the administrative law judge? Hey, Jane.
Yeah.
Ready for the appeal and feeling?
Sure.
Always your right to appeal when I cut your check. And though you always lose, you just smile and say, what the heck?
Your app I'm always denied.
But lady, why is it me that is crying? You got that appealing feeling. Got that appealing feeling. Got that appealing feeling. Number one. Oh no. Oh,
You always fail to report a change, and I catch you. Now your child is gone, and I found out you're broken too.
You just don't stop alibiying.
but lady, this is fraud you be trying. You got that appealing feeling. Got that appealing feeling. Got that appealing feeling. Never one. Oh no. Oh no.
Lady, lady, I propose a close to you.
If you would only accept it like I want you to.
Check alerts, just like I'm supposed to do.
Let me see your number on HERQ.
Lady,
Lady, I need your bill. I need your bill. I need your bill. I need your bill. So bring 'em on back. So bring 'em on back. Bring 'em on back. Please bring 'em on back. Please bring 'em on back. Bring 'em on back. Yeah, bring 'em on back. You got that appealing. Got that appealing feeling, never won. Oh no, you never won. Oh no. You got that appealing feeling.
totally righteous. That short chords can work. Okay. I'm really sorry that Mr. Morovich can't be here this morning because we wrote this song especially for him. But maybe he'll see this on the videotape. They come out. Because it's songs about him. Some folks have heard this song before called my suck up song. But makes me feel better because other folks have said, well, you know, maybe you won't like this line or that line, so that makes me feel better. But currently, my region has the best error rating. So hopefully Mr. Horovish will weigh that in weighing my future. Okay.
We down in Indianapolis and it's second and sweet. The sense of guy that we all think is really neat. Sometimes his moves are questioned and misunderstood. But everything he does, you know he does it good. We're glad to see him sitting in the crowd tonight. So Jimmy, be good tonight. He came to us by way of the DOC to come and take the helm of the DSC. He likes to quote Patton things he say. He even got a few of us a bit more pay. We're glad to see him sitting in the crowd tonight. So Jimmy, be good tonight. So go, go, Jimmy, go, go, go. 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 Woo! Jimmy, be good. Everything's ready right at his feet. We all got together for a picture suite. We all like to do everything he say. Hope we get your records and election day. We're glad to see him sitting in the crowd tonight. So Jimmy, be good tonight, Carolyn. We down in Indianapolis in executive suite. The sense of God we all think is really neat. Sometimes it moves a question and misunderstood. But everything he does, you know he does it good. We're glad to see him sitting in the crowd tonight. So Jimmy, be good tonight. Say go. Go, Jimmy, go, go, 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 go. Go, go, Jimmy, be good.
I hope that was impromptu, Chris, because I wouldn't want to think my fellow consultant was withholding anything. Next song's about QC. We had to run it by Sue Stannis last night to make sure it was okay. No, actually, QC, the very mention of those letters can make a case worth famous, as you all know. But actually, they're really a great, fun-loving bunch of folks. They make every effort to cooperate with casework staff and find that case fiscally correct. But there is a dark side. When that occasional error is found, you may have had sentiments similar to these.
They're creepy and they're kooky, mysterious and spooky. They're all together kooky. Reviewers from QC. The caseworkers like the bullet. When QC comes to pull it, they really can destroy it. Reviewers from QC.
Q-C.
So get up off your buns and buy some stocking tons. You're gonna get a call from reviewers from QC.
express that from the bottom of our heart. But during the June sweep of 1995, I got panicky thinking ahead to next year's show. I thought, well, I better start planning early. I hate to do things late. And somewhere between Rising Sun and Winchester, I realized I'd suddenly lost my sense of humor. I hadn't thought of anything funny in days and days, and you know that feeling of panic builds up. And soon other people began to notice. I went home one weekend, and I was shopping at the local Mars supermarket. And Mars has a special card that gives you discounts. It's a new card called the Fresh Idea Card. So the checkout girl said, hey, you want a Fresh Idea Card? And I said, sure. What do I have to do? And she says, fill out the application and send it in. So I did. And a few days later, I got a letter in the mail and it said your application for Marcia's Fresh Idea Card has been rejected. For the following reason. You have not had any fresh ideas for quite some time. And I was quite depressed over that incident. And this only added to it. I finally hit bottom, I believe, in Winchester. They had to call in the paramedics to give me SPR. Those Winchester folks, though, they were really nice to me, seriously. And they tried to make up other excuses, said maybe it was the cathedral that kept bringing me down. Okay. Anyway, well, finally I recovered from the June sweep by writing our last song of the day. And it's entitled The Battle of 6 of 95.
One thing I need to say right before we sing, a lady stopped me in the hall right before we came in from Elkhart County. Where are you? She said, right there, and she said that she wanted me to fax her some of our words, and she told me her name, and I said, oh shoot, I won't forget that. See me after the show.
When the word came down that the error is too high, Jim Monroe said, let's look it in the eye. We'll focus on these cases that seem to cause pain. Hope that all this work won't be done in vain.
Down our doors and
Packed? Ready to go home? Okay. Probably about, well, by the time you get home, about 2 or 3 hours worth of productivity left, so we'll hurry on. I do have a couple of closing announcements and maybe some additions that Natalie's added. We'll see here. On a serious note, remember to turn in your plastic name badges as you leave. I mean, we're serious about this. You'll be stopped at the door and we would like to have all the Big Ten members meet in this room immediately following the close of the conference. And also, this is an addition. There will be a raffle at the end of the conference for 3 items that have been found. No, actually, now we're down to 1. It is a multicolored umbrella. And Mary Wagner is holding aloft. No, not Chris Marshall is holding aloft. Okay, great. Congratulations. Seriously, guys, we'd like to take this time to thank you all for participating in this year's conference. We're happy to have brought you to the conference this year and hope you enjoy yourselves. We ask that you please take a few moments or minutes before you leave to complete the general conference evaluation form that's in your registration packet. And be sure to turn it in as you leave because we use this to try to improve the conference for next year. And thank you again and good luck in your efforts and telling all your fellow co-workers about the information you've learned.